We're on Native Honor Hours,
Good afternoon.
coming to you live from where? This is your backyard.
From the beautiful office of Multicultural Affairs in the Milo Bale Student Center. We're in my house.
Yeah, this is your place.
This is my house.
So we got
Ed's
food.
usually not allowed in. Usually when he walks in, there's
Is it our studio audience that's... Anyway, we're here. Do we have a show today? You going to join us?
I'm done. I'm giving those two chitter chatter boxes over there the eye.
You should.
Actually,
because
just Cassie. I'm too scared to give Monica the eye.
we were just told about our... Never mind. We're gonna move on.
We're moved.
All right, so this week,
Welcome to the coldest hell it's possible to live
14
in.
below last night.
You know, and then I complain, and I get up in the morning and I turn on Facebook in South Dakota, 33 below this morning, and I thought, maybe it's not so bad.
Is that 33 below with the wind chill, or is that actual?
No, that was the actual temperature.
Actual
this morning.
temperature?
And
Okay.
they still had school.
Of course. You know what this is good weather for?
What?
Ice road trucking.
You know what this is good weather for? Nothing.
No,
Ooh, I look quite pale compared to you. I need to blush up.
you got to fix yourself up.
I do.
So I was told by one of our avid listeners up on the reservation,
Ooh.
not to say. She said, "How come you say no one's listening to you all
See,
the time?"
what did I tell you? How come you listen to other... You know what? How come you listen to it when other people tell you? Kitty, have I or have I not been mentioning that on a regular basis?
She said, "Why do you keep?" Because she said, "I listen."
Yeah.
And this is a shout out to Octa. 'Cause
Octa, shout
she's
out.
listening to us.
See? So why do you denigrate our listeners?
I just told her, I said, whenever we do this, it's got this little counter thing on the, it always shows,
But-
it said always shows just one or two.
My sister listens I think if you listen to it on the phone, you don't get counted.
No, she said she goes to YouTube afterwards.
We're YouTubes?
Yeah, Kenny puts it on YouTube
What do you look
afterwards.
up? What is our keywords?
Native Honor Hours.
I've never YouTubed us. We're tubing. We're tubed.
All the other ones.
Okay, well,
Last semester,
you better put this one up because she wanted to, she didn't say she wanted a shout out, but I said, since she's an
Octa who?
avid, I don't know if I'm telling her last name.
Oh, Octa, thank you very much for listening to me. I know that's why you're tuning in.
So we're
live to the Macy Reservation.
I will try not to.
Hey, Brenda listens to us in Winnebago. We're live on the res, boy.
All right, so we have 8 listeners instead of 6.
Ed, I already
Okay.
had to give Cassie the look. Don't
I
make
know,
me
you already
turn
did.
on you.
Any of my kids listening?
I can't tell on this.
I
I can
can't
only
either.
tell when I'm on actual Facebook.
Well, I had a busy week. Do we have anything going on this week? We don't want to intrude into Cassie's corner.
No, luckily recruiting is, I have 2 times of the year, recruiting and then recruiting was over. Recruiting is over, we got pretty much everybody signed up. Now we're doing scholarships, scholarship letters. And once that's done, I spend the second half getting ready for what? What are we planning?
Powwow.
Powwow, April 26th here in Sapp Fieldhouse. We've got another great powwow coming as soon as Uncle Ed gets us funded.
I have to go make the tour around administrative offices.
You know why they have you do that? Because they just like you. Because they like having you in their offices listening to
No, they
your
don't.
stories and jokes. They do. They like you, Ed.
No.
They really like you.
They actually.
You're like Sally Field.
Actually,
we're dating
no.
ourselves.
Actually, I think they fund us because they just want to get rid of me. All right, we'll give you some money. Go, leave, don't come back until next year.
Would it date us to say, remember Sally Field at the Oscars? You like me. You really like me.
Yeah, I think I was about 6, 7 years old when
Monica, I'm going to have you chime in here.
you told her.
I'm what, 6 months older than you? When's your birthday?
No, you're like 10 years older. than
I
me.
am not. You're
My
55,
daughter
aren't you?
is listening out in Utah. That's
That's right. Powwow. Just one
anyway.
quick.
That was for our 4 listeners
Ed,
out in Utah.
you just be quiet about numbers. Do you want me to? Do you know how? Do you
Our
know,
sponsors are
Do
killing
you know
us.
how hard it would be for me to find another radio show? I have one sitting right there.
Oh, don't give me that. Whenever I'm out of town, she won't ever do the show by herself with anybody else, huh, Kenny?
Because I don't really like doing it. I just do it because you do.
I don't know why I do it then.
I'm just kidding. We had a great show
You
when
told
you
me
were
not
gone.
to kid anymore.
We had a great show the times you were gone. We have girl shows.
No, that was probably
We talked about the
That was-
royal wedding.
that was Kenny. That had to be on like the lower level of our shows that we've ever done. Royal wedding
Kenny enjoyed himself.
had absolutely nothing to do with Indians.
Kenny enjoyed himself. Yes, it did. We're
I
Indian
never
women,
listened to
so
it.
everything we talk
couldn't.
about has things to do with Indians.
I won't do it.
Mario, we questioned Mario on a regular basis,
Yes, you challenged his way of thinking.
which is
All right,
always
so
fun
you
to do.
want to tell about powwow?
April 26th, we have ideas about who we want for our staff. We're getting ready to put the
We're
word
waiting
out.
on. We've invited some.
We haven't invited anybody.
We haven't.
We've talked about it.
Never mind. We haven't invited anybody yet.
We haven't invited anybody
But
yet. We
we're-
talked about it. I'm still looking for. Here's what we do. Instead of doing a program, we just put it up on the walls on big boards because I printed off about 500 programs, and when they're gone, they're just gone. So we quit doing programs and started doing the big poster boards. So I didn't keep it. So I have the contracts of the drum groups we loved, but
Shall we announce?
no contact information and no names.
So if you're out there, let us know. No, shall we announce who the MCs are going to be?
Yes, because both the MCs have agreed.
Well, kind of agreed.
Both of the MCs are in.
We
We
got-
are having a co-MC, as is
Co-MC.
traditional.
Is it traditional?
I don't know, I'm just saying
It's
that for the hell
not
of it.
traditional. We're unconventional.
Because one of you is real funny and one of you is kind of dumb, but we're nice to him anyway.
Yeah, I know. I'm the dumb one.
No, you're the funny
And
one.
we'll,
The other one's the dumb one.
you'll have your turn. You should have heard Cassie. Yes, he's dumb.
You know what? He's new. That's the whole thing. And how do we train them without you?
What do you mean new? I have
old,
never done it
tired
before either,
veterans?
except that one time.
But you know, you're especially talented in that area. I
No,
hate
I'm
to
not.
say nice things
I
about
was-
you,
it
but
was,
there I will.
You know what? I'm going to be the MC, I guess,
Yes, you are.
with Eric Sherman, who some of you might recognize from our show, who is an occasional student guest host.
Sherman
So-
the idiot is what is lovingly known as.
No, not lovingly. They mean it.
And if he's listening, he knows we call him Sherman the idiot, and clearly we don't care if he has any
They
problem with
don't.
it.
Then
No.
you probably ruined him for life.
Well, you know, the thing is, he's not as funny as you are. He tries, but he's not as funny as you are.
Yeah,
no, he
I'm
tries.
not. I'm not powwow funny.
Yeah, you are.
No,
You were
I'm-
powwow funny at the OPS one, but he
No.
was not in the mood. Little man didn't want to share jokes. He was clearly not comfortable enough to really joke.
Well, he was a bit nervous, but he got on it afterwards. He did well. But,
They really did well. That was a nice powwow.
But I'm gonna be the MC.
And we have some bigger
I should see if I can make a second career out of that.
Why not? You're going to have to
Maybe
retire
even
someday.
maybe even a first career.
You and Monica could get an RV and hit the road.
You know, I've told her about us
I
getting
would
an RV.
love to. It's my dream. I
She
want
says
an
no.
RV.
She doesn't want to go. She doesn't want an RV.
It would be so much fun. Wouldn't an RV be great?
I thought it'd be cool.
See, me too. Me
See,
too.
here's
Until we had to clean out the poop thing or something.
Well, no,
Then it would
that's
be
when
so
we
cool.
stop at rest areas.
Yeah. And do they do it for you at the rest area?
No, you do it all by yourself.
Then I wouldn't be allowed to go. I'd have to still stop at the roadside.
No,
things,
I have no problem with stopping at the because I wouldn't want to deal with that myself.
Yeah,
anyway.
no.
But I always thought it'd be cool if
Me too.
No, if we'd go from place to place where my kids are living.
Yeah.
And
park the RV in the
park the
driveway.
RV in the
let
driveway.
but can you imagine how cool the grandkids would think it
Yeah.
was to be able to stay?
Stay there for 3 or 4 weeks at a
Yeah.
time, and then
Here's the problem, though.
Pick up and
Monica
go.
probably knows at some point you'll take off your shoes.
oh, she's seen my feet.
Yeah, but that's not the sea we're worried about.
Oh no,
It's
no,
the
it's
smell.
no, it's not really the smell.
It's not. It's
No,
just you have deformed toes.
No, it's
Their ugly feet.
No, it's the fungus.
Oh, Monica must really love you.
She does.
She must
I tell
really
you, I don't
love
know
you.
why she stays with me.
Because
It's
you're
just
funny.
amazing.
It's you funny men can get away with a lot.
I think she feels trapped.
It's too late now. She's already broken you in. She'll have to keep you.
All right, well, so powwow, we got anything else coming up?
Yeah, we do, but we're not ready to make the big announcement
After
yet.
tomorrow?
We want to talk to a few more community members and let people know we're having a big powwow change, but we're not ready to talk about it
No.
yet.
We have some other event coming up here too that we're ready to announce. We're not ready after tomorrow. 10 o'clock,
I don't know what you're talking about.
10 to 10:30. We have that conference call.
Oh, it looks like we're going to be doing.
Are we going to announce this?
It looks like we might be having.
We might be.
We might be doing something with
this.
Vision Makers during their film festival. We're having a little conference call tomorrow with our friend Shirley and George, and we're going to find out what they would like us to do. And looks like we might have
It's
some
because
involvement.
we've done such a great job.
Well, plus they're our friends. Shaske is going to be down there.
we're on a first name
Thompson twins.
basis
Yeah.
with Chaske.
Shaske. I am, and I bet he'll remember me.
He won't remember you.
Sarah's excited. If she's listening, she'll kill me, but you know why she's happy. The Thompson twins are coming
They're
back.
both married.
So what? It's not like she wants to do anything with them. She just thinks they're cute.
Still.
Yeah. Honey, even I like looking at them, and I'm 110 years old. Let me braid your hair, baby.
They're all right, aren't they, Kenny? As guys go, they're all right.
Kenny, just because you're a man doesn't mean...
They had fun personalities. She's throwing a fit over there. Come on, get back.
You know, one of our peanut gallery just can't behave herself. We won't mention any names. 'cause
You know,
I
when
really
you give her
love
that stink eye, it doesn't work.
I know, we're too good of friends. She
You know,
just
we can
laughs
do
at
when
me.
it's Cassie's corner. We can go over there. And,
Monica, why don't you want to go RVing with Ed? What a riot!
she's not talking.
She's not even
No,
gonna
she doesn't.
entertain the idea.
See, that's not even an
Cassie, if I
option.
got an RV, would you hit in the RV with me and we could head across
I
country?
told her we could hit the powwow
Me too.
circuit.
Yeah. Oh, Monica, you could make and sell fry bread right out of your.
See,
Right
I'm gonna
Me too.
I'm gonna be a powwow MC.
Yeah, Monica, that's his retirement.
Taste my fried bread, you'll be wishing you had one of those stuff.
You could bead. Ed's ready. When he retires, he's ready to get the RV and go on the powwow trail and MC for a living. Ooh, looks like you'd be going alone. Looks like if you hit the powwow trail, you're powwowing alone, brother.
I won't be going then.
No.
No, I should though, be an MC.
You're good.
No. Kenny, you've been to the powwows. I'm not any good.
You are
See,
good.
I would be like a contemporary powwow. I can't do the old powwow shtick that most of them do.
Well, they don't.
Hookah, hookah, hookah. You don't need to. Intertribal, everybody, intertribal. Get out there and shake it up.
You did it. You just did it. I would pay good money to hear you do that during one
Would
of our
you?
dances.
Should I?
Yes. Let me hear the hoka hoka
I don't know
hoka
if I
one
can
more
do it
time.
anymore.
Hoka hoka hoka.
Should I do it again, Kenny? Record it. Hookah, hookah, hookah. Everybody, get on
Just
out
think,
and
Monica,
enter trouble.
If you would just put a speaker on top of the RV, he could announce it when you pulled into the powwow ground.
We're here at the campus of the University of Nebraska, Omaha.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Gretchen loved that. She wants you to do it at the powwow.
I should, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I shouldn't have done that, Kenny.
Well, it's been so cold. I mean, are people checking on elders in the community? We did have a
Propane.
We did have a sad.
who-
$200 a barrel now, from $120 to $200 a barrel.
You know what we need?
My family can't afford it.
And then we
in
need a
Rosebud.
pipeline.
Oh my God, he's trying to kill me.
A propane pipeline.
What they need to do is not raise the prices to $200 from $120.
$20 a barrel. to $200
Well, who are you going to
a
get to
barrel.
stop to do that?
You can do whatever you want on the res.
No, you
Speaking
can't.
of which, did you see what Pine Ridge is contemplating?
Oh, yeah, legalizing
Legalizing
marijuana.
marijuana, cash crop.
You know, I can't. I can't believe
Now
they're-
the white people that drive up there in the buses to look at the monkey
they're
in the
thinking-
zoo can
they're-
stop and buy a little gaja.
they're thinking about doing that, but heaven forbid legalizing alcohol or beer.
You know what? In my estimation, and probably my estimation alone, pot is way better than alcohol.
What do you
in
mean
my
your
estimation?
That's her professional estimation, Kenny. Oh yeah, based on my personal and professional experience,
I would
pot
way
is
rather-
way better.
I think it is. I think it is. I think.
You know, there's no thinking. You know, huh?
Growing some in my back room as we speak.
No, you know what? I don't have a problem with that.
Me either.
You know what they ought to do?
Legalize it all.
They ought to
tax the
legalize
crap out of it.
and sell it and make some money off it.
Here's going to be the problem, in my estimation. There's
Your
going to be a lot.
professional
My
estimation.
professional estimation. You got a nice crop growing in the back of the house. You leave for 15 minutes. You come home. It's gone. That's my problem. You know, like the problems in Colombia.
You know,
with
the government,
cartels.
we were talking about this today, the government always wanted us to be farmers anyway.
And you know, the thing is
Weren't we talking about that today,
our
Kenny?
land up in Pine Ridge and Rosebud is not
It's
optimal
perfect.
for real farming, but it's pots of weed. It'll grow anywhere.
Yeah.
But is there a difference between indoor and outdoor?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Because
You're the
most
pro
people
on this.
I know.
This is all of your topic. You run with it.
Most
It's all-
people in Colorado and stuff, it doesn't look like anybody's doing like outside growing. It looks like everybody's doing inside growing with lights and all that.
Hydroponically.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Means hydro is what, water? Ponic means pot. Ponically.
Oh.
Inside. Ponic means inside. We
I
don't
think,
know.
You know,
We're just
anything
guessing.
that makes a little bit of money.
Why
Hey.
sponsors on there?
I
Well,
know.
yeah, there go. Maybe we can get new sponsors.
Mr. Freeman will be like, Cindy, could I see you in my office on your way out?
The opinions stated on this show are entirely
Ed's.
ours, our own. And they're not endorsed by the university of which we are broadcasting, and
Live
we'll be
from?
getting our pink slips. But
That's okay. I'm going to graduate in May.
you've been saying that the last 5 Mays.
I know. I'm actually doing it now. I'm done with this
Yeah.
university. I'm done with not done with my higher education because I'm either going to be a lawyer or a PhD. I haven't decided which. But, you know, before we go any further, I would like to send our most sincere condolences to the family of Violet Gladfelter.
Yes.
It's sad that we lost yet another elder, and Violet was a staple in the community.
An alumna of this
An
university.
alumni of UNO.
Alumna is
Alumna.
female.
Really?
Yeah.
Alumna.
Alumna.
She was an alumna. She was important.
You
in
don't
the
even know you're
community.
saying it, huh?
She was just a great dame. And we're really, really like to make sure that her family knows we care, we're sorry. I felt so sorry for them. They buried her, yesterday in that frigid, frigid cold. Well, my most hated day of the year is coming up.
Valentine's Day.
Yes. Valentine's Day.
Why is that your most hated day of the
Because
year?
I don't have a Valentine.
Your munchkins are your Valentine.
My grandkids, yeah, but they don't
You
give
know
me
that's
chocolate.
that's a colonized.
Hey,
That's a
don't
colonized
Don't
holiday.
be picking on my boyfriend Gary. Gary, you better ask your wife if you can send me a Valentine. Oops. Oh, God got mad at me and shut my Facebook down just like that when I said that. Never mind, Gary. You don't have to send me a Valentine. What do you get your honey? Nothing.
Chocolate bar.
Monica, does he get you a beautiful card and maybe a big box of chocolate? Oh, you're as romantic as a toad, aren't you?
I don't require that.
She doesn't.
But think how much she would love it. Here, nothing says love
I
like
ask
chocolate.
her every. No, I don't need it. I don't want it. You know what I got her? You know what I got her one year for
A
Mother's Day?
toaster,
No,
Where to Grand? Here you
a
guys.
shed.
a tough shed.
A tough shed.
Here you guys.
We're having
Can,
difficulties.
can you hear us? Meredith, can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Everything looks good at my end.
Gretchen, can you hear us? Please run around the corner if you can. Paging Gretchen. Paging Gretchen. I don't think they can hear us.
I'm about ready to get it up. Looks like we're on.
Gretchen, can you hear us? Would you bop around the corner, Cassie?
You
'Cause I
sure
have
she was
some
awake?
pearls.
Yeah.
I have some pearls of wisdom.
You know what I was gonna? Are we gonna have a topic?
Yeah, but first I have a question.
All right,
It was a Facebook question.
Sarah says she can hear.
Okay.
Yeah, she can hear.
they can hear.
If you could sit on a bench,
What?
if you could
can-
sit on a bench. and
What did you
chat-
say?
If you could sit on a bench.
Sit. Okay.
If you could sit on a bench. and
You run
chat-
that back. I swear she said the other thing.
No, I.
It's like I would never do that to
And
a
I'm
bench.
sitting by your good ear, so you should be able to hear me. If you could sit on a bench for 1 hour with anyone from the past or present, who would it be?
My girlfriend.
Oh, my. I'd still rather have chocolate, but that was cute.
No, it's
I put my mom. Your dad. Yeah, I'd like to sit with my mom for an hour. But then I feel bad because I didn't say my dad. But I haven't seen mom for 16 years. Dad just a year ago.
You need to talk into the
Mom.
microphone.
So I would like to see my mom. So yours would be your girlfriend, Cassie? Whose would your be?
Probably one of my ancestors, like Chief Black Kettle.
Ooh, throwing out the something, huh? I think mom. You know what though? Upon reflection, what if she sat and chewed me out for an hour for everything I've done since she passed? Maybe Dad.
Maybe. Who would have given you money?
Maybe Grandma Rose. I was one of those bad. I wouldn't accept my. I didn't want money from my
Neither
parents.
would give you money.
I was not that kid who could go to my parents and ask for money. We didn't have that kind of relationship.
So, shall we do a segment here, or shall we do Indian of the Week?
Ooh, do you want to do Indian of the
Honor-
Week, or do you
honor
want to
Indian
do?
of the Week?
Jordan can hear us.
Should we do Indian of the Week?
Let's do it.
Okay. Do you have any nominees? You don't, do you?
For Indian of the Week, yes. Kiki Carroll, did you read his article in Indian Country Today?
I would caution you by saying that was the 2012 article.
Why was it just up?
Because I just found it.
She just reposted it.
Don't you look at the dates?
Yeah.
No.
2012.
She doesn't read what you have
No,
to
I didn't
post.
look at the date. I just read the article.
I've seen that, so I posted.
Never mind then.
So
Screw
Kiki,
Kit.
you don't get it. That
No,
was
you're out,
years
Kit.
ago.
2 years ago, we would have honored you.
So you don't have anything else?
Let me think. Who's
Then
done
we're going to be
something?
here all day then. I have one.
Ooh. Oh, I'm so
have one.
hurt. Go ahead.
National Congress of American Indians
Ah.
for putting that video out.
Wasn't that? Don't you wish they'd have had enough money to actually put it in?
Yeah, but I don't see spending $3, $4, $5 million to.
They needed it. Weren't the commercials horrible?
I didn't even see the Super Bowl. but I if you haven't
Are
seen
you a man?
it
Do I
was-
have to take your man card away?
It was by the time I was at some place for another activity, I checked on my phone. It was like 29 to nothing. I'm like, I don't even want to watch this.
I'm a Bronco fan.
I had it
That
taped.
hurts.
I was going to.
But you
but-
know what? None of the commercials were what I would call. Well, the one with the Full House guys was kind of fun, but only to a certain part.
You see
Like
how she
Sarah was gonna
digresses
wear that.
from our Indian of the Week?
Go for it.
No, it was the National Congress of American Indians putting out the video. What was it entitled? What we call ourselves?
I don't know, Monica. Could you put that up on our Native Honor Hours website? We'll put it up if we can find it.
But that was I watched it, and it was a very compelling 2-minute video, and I thought it was a very good response. You know, I saw it on. It was one of these talk shows that were talking about the Super Bowl, and they said, and then they got into the Redskins. They said, this is one commercial you won't see. And of course, they had 3 non-Indians standing there saying, oh, I don't see what's wrong with the Redskins. And then they said, well, here's the response. And as they have, I don't think I've ever seen an actual Indian on any of those shows to stand up for, the Indian point of
Exactly.
view. And then they said, well, here's one commercial you won't see. Then they showed this 2-minute video, and what I thought was neat afterwards, the host of the show said, well, that's a response that, or how do you respond to that?
You can't.
And then
because it's
they
right.
just sat there like, Very good video. If those and they would have gotten Knucklehead of the Week, but I've got another. But I'm saying, if you knuckleheads can't respond to that, then case closed.
Of course they can't, because they don't have any idea what it is not to be in their own culture. You know what really surprised me is all the people that lost their mind over that Coke ad.
I didn't see that one.
They talked about Coke in different languages. One of them was native. But what really made people mad is one of them was Muslim. People are writing in, they're never drinking Coke again. Coke has never had this much hate mail because they put a Muslim voice on.
Who's going to stop drinking Coke?
And the gay. But I thought it was amazing that they had a girl speaking native on that ad.
So you're going to give her...
It was Navajo.
See, that could have been your nominee for Indian of the Week.
I just thought about it.
Well, see, you should
Hey, my nominee for Indian of the Week is the groundhog. Or what's for our Hall of Shame groundhog? 2 more months. 6 more weeks of bad
No,
winter.
that's Hall of Shame or
Yeah.
Knucklehead of the Week. Okay.
There's the Facebook thing that just makes me laugh. It shows a wolf standing there with this look on his face, and he says, "The groundhog said 6 more weeks of winter, so I ate him."
You know which one I saw, but that I didn't want to call to your attention?
What?
Has this picture of a dog, his eyes like this, and it said, I shouldn't say this.
Say it.
No, you're going to hit me.
No, I won't.
Don't hit me.
I won't.
Because I just saw it on Facebook.
Your girlfriend is
It does
within
not-
striking distance.
It does not reflect my personal point of view.
Is it something about soup?
Probably.
It had this dog, with eyes wide open and, like it's surprised. It said, Sue's eat what? Don't hate on, although I've
You know what? I've had to let that go because I have, in my position as Native American Outreach Coordinator, I have been called dog eater. I have been called damn Sue. And I'm sure I've been called a lot worse. So the dog
You
eater
have.
thing, I've eaten dog.
I've called you much worse.
I've eaten dog. I'm just saying.
Remember?
I've eaten dog. I have nothing to say about that.
No, so are
Ooh,
you,
Monica, thank you. Monica put it up there.
Meredith.
are you,
Ooh, Meredith did too.
so are you in agreement with Indian of the Week and NCAI for putting that out?
Yes. You
Okay.
know what though? Who put one out before? I'm just saying.
We did. It didn't
We
go
did.
viral though.
It didn't, and it was so good.
It was.
It was so good.
How come it didn't go viral?
NCAI. Because we didn't.
Maybe
call
we
junior
should share
until-
that one again,
Because
too.
we're old, so we share stuff.
No, it
I
was
will.
our kids that were in
You know
there.
what? I'm sharing it again right now.
You don't even know where it's at, do you?
Yeah, I do. I have it on my Facebook.
All right, Shell. It's not time to do Knucklehead of the Week, is it?
No, but you know what it's time for?
Is it time for
It's time
Cassie's
for-
Corner?
And I'm going to go sit over there in the corner and eat.
And we'll go over there and
talk.
chat.
It'll be a short one.
We'll go and talk. So you don't have time to go get cigarettes.
I can do whatever I want. You are not the boss of me.
Okay,
As in
you may not
Tejas.
have time to go get cigarettes.
Well, I'd like to welcome Miss Cassie Rhodes Carroll on her little Cassie's Corner segment of our show. Miss Cassie, it's you, all of you.
This is the educational part of the show, you guys. It's very short and sweet today. Hi, everybody out there in cyber world. This Friday, Haskell Indian College will be playing basketball against the College of St. Mary's. So come out and support our women from Haskell. Yay! It's at 5:30 at College of St. Mary's. On Sunday, February 9th, for people who like basketball, women's basketball, Louisville will be playing Connecticut. They are rated, I think Connecticut's rated number 1, Louisville's rated number 3 or 4, and the Shoney and Jude Schimmel, the Schimmel sisters, will be playing. So watch that game. It should be a really good game. Wednesday, the 19th, is our Native Book Club at 6:30 at the Village Inn. And we are reading, this month, we are reading Motorcycles and Sweetgrass. So if you guys can come out for that, you can get a free piece of pie, too. So, And let's see, Wednesday the 15th is our Circle of Grandmothers. So grandmothers, please come and join our group. It's at 12 o'clock noon. It's potluck. And our guest speaker will be Dr. James Berger, who's a psychologist, clinical psychologist at the Fred Leroy Health and Wellness Center. So that should be interesting. And the very last thing I have to say is that the Shrine Circus is going to be in town at the end of the month. So hopefully, as soon as we hear if there are some tickets available or there's a section where our Native people can sit, we'll let the community know about that too. Okay? I hope.
Thank you, Miss Cassie. It's always a pleasure to have your bright, smiling face.
You know, they couldn't hear you. You know, should I say this at the risk of Cassie smacking me?
I'll protect you. Cassie, you leave Ed alone.
No, it's not about Cassie. It's just I kind of have a problem with Haskell.
Don't. What, they fire you too?
No, they didn't even bother to hire me.
See, I knew there was something there.
Support
No.
our girls.
Yeah.
No. They're still.
Oh, hey, I
Can I,
forgot.
can I tell you
Go right
my
ahead.
problem?
I have to because your sister will come over here and whoop me.
I know. We can't see ourselves, Kenny. Is it showing us?
Yeah.
I'm
there it
happier
is.
when I don't see myself.
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm much younger.
Oh, that one time
In
when
my
you
mind, my hair is flowy.
remember that picture of you eating? that was classic.
Oh.
No, my problem with Haskell is they still call themselves the Fighting Indians.
A lot of schools on the res do.
I have a problem with that.
I know you do.
I do.
Me, not so much.
I do.
It's sort of like African Americans using the N-word. It's their word. They can do whatever they want with it.
No. I just. I think
no.
that'd be.
Don't you love the
I
way
think-
he
I
corrects
think
me?
that'd
No,
be-
Cindy, your way of thinking is completely wrong.
Hookah. How's that? Is that
Hey,
better?
If anybody is looking for a job, Siouxland Casino, Winnevegas is looking for some workers. So if anybody's looking for a job, head on out to Siouxland. Job openings vary from week to week. So right now, we got an accountant, marketing director, tables, game manager, food and beverage staff. Wow, I can't even tell you how many jobs there are, but your required employment procedures, drug testing, gaming clearance, and
now with
3
that,
letters of
marijuana
reference.
they're selling on Pine Ridge.
You know what? I bet you Lance will be trying to figure out how to make it legal up there in Winnebago and make some money. Get everybody their
You know,
per caps back.
I've been saying that for years.
Why not? The thing is, tax it. Tax it. Put it out there and tax it. You know what I'll be interested to see in Denver? They are putting a major part of the taxes that they raise from that directly into education. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of money these other states generate.
Yeah, they're going to have to address that dropout problem that they're going to have after everybody gets stoned and quits coming. See, Gretchen, she
You know,
agreed
the
with
thing-
me.
Here's the
She's
thing,
over
though.
there.
Again, there's kids
Yeah,
going
that's
into
true.
these schools drunk, and drunk is way worse. Drunk is stupid.
We'd rather have them stoned than drunk.
I'm probably going to get in trouble, but yeah, I really would. Yeah, I would.
This coming from the recruiter for the
I know.
University of Nebraska at Omaha.
But
Yeah, although, yeah, that's right. The university does not endorse these opinions.
no,
Shall we do Knucklehead?
there, Native American mascot. Native American mascot.
Pascot.
Okay, I've lost it. Native American mascot, the one done by our very own UNO and Brian
Nice.
and South, the NICE
the
program
nice
at
program at
OPS.
Omaha Public Schools.
And if we could figure out how to, I would have Kenny stream it. But we all know Kenny is technology.
Shall we do Knucklehead of the Week?
Let's do it. You're dying to. I can't
I
wait to hear
am.
who
I
it is.
am. Do you
It must
have any
be good.
nominees?
For Knucklehead of the Week?
Yeah.
Well, after you, no.
Well, that's kind of like a standing nomination, isn't it?
Share with me. You're so excited. You're
Well,
a Twitter with excitement. You're
I'm
agog.
agog.
You know, after I die, every time you hear the word agog, you're going to laugh.
This is going to be on my headstone.
Is agog.
He died agog.
You know, in lieu of a funeral service, I want you to do a radio show.
We'll put your urn right here.
Because I am being cremated.
Then
I
they're
don't
gonna mix it with the coffee here.
I told my kids, put it in the cigarette and smoke it.
Yeah, when they can
Ooh,
sell that.
hey, if it's legal, roll it in a do. What?
See, she even knows the language.
What movie?
Cassie does, or
The guy from
Gretchen does
Rolling
too. She's over there
Stones.
laughing.
The guy.
Cassie does too. She's over there.
The guy from Rolling Stone, when his dad died, snorted his ashes. Who? Well, the dark-haired one. Oh, senior moment. He's super famous. Not Mick Jagger, the other one. Keith Richards snorted his dad's ashes.
I can't beat that one.
I know.
Knucklehead, you don't have
Knucklehead. I don't.
Roger Goodell.
What did he do?
You know who he is?
No.
He is.
I know Jane Goodell.
No, he's the NFL head dog, big cheese commissioner.
What did he do?
Well, during Super Bowl week, they have the big press conferences and they talk about the NFL. And someone asked him about, what about the Redskins thing? And he was trying to defend it. And he says, well, you do know that we've done studies on this, and 90% of Native Americans think that actually like the name. And he said, we do it in an honorable way
What an
for Indians.
asshole.
So when I heard that, I was like, and I posted something on Facebook. I would like to know, where he pulled that number out of.
However, I did read a really good one from, believe it or not, Jesse Ventura. And he said the 90% numbers are a straight out lie. And he said even if it only bothers one Native American, that one Native American, it's worth changing the names. He, I guess, stood with them in Minnesota and protested.
I don't know who the 90% are.
It's a lie.
I don't know. I know.
It's a lie.
I know Chris Channel's family is part of that 90%. But
Chrissy, if you're listening,
No, he
I'll hold
knows
him
that.
while you hit him.
no, he knows that. Chris I remember when he was in my class, we posted something about doing away with Redskins. I guess they jumped all over me. I had to take it down his Facebook wall. But they're all into being a Redskin back there. But that's aside from that.
I'm trying to raise my grandchildren to be proud of being Native American. How can you be proud when someone's calling you the equivalent of the N-word every time you turn on the TV?
Is it just us because we're in
We
our
must be the 1% that's against it.
10%?
10%.
Is it just because we're in our little bubble here on the campus where?
No, they're lying. They are outright lying.
Is it
And you
true
know
that
what?
90% of you out there that are natives
Here, I'm
think that that's a great honor?
What's his name? I'm looking him up.
Roger?
Okay, do you know what his ethnic origin is?
I have no clue.
What if he was Italian? And when he was talking about honoring him, say, well, I honor you WAP too. Would that be acceptable? Or if he was Asian, we honor the Chinks too. Is that acceptable?
But yet she doesn't want me to do my RG3 rant.
I'm ranting now. I'm on my rant. The thing is, unless it's something that you would be comfortable with someone calling your grandmother that, don't say it. And no, if anyone ever called my grandma a redskin, it'd be on.
So Roger Goodell,
Can rot in hell.
G-O-O-D.
Hey, we're
Oh,
going. Roger Goodell can rot in hell.
Oh, you should post that on Facebook. You should create a meme. Can you create a
what's
meme, Kenny?
If I knew it.
A meme is one of those things you see on Facebook. See, like this.
Oh.
That would be a meme.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a
I didn't
meme.
either, but my
Do you know
kids
what I
told me.
found out today? Do you know what SMH means? SMH. That you see all over Facebook when they say SMH.
Something about a sandwich.
Shake my head.
Okay.
I found out the other day what YOLO means. Do you know what YOLO means? Monica, you are happening. I didn't know what that meant either. Oh, okay, then that's why.
LOL.
Leave our land. I like LOL. Leave our land. There was a meme about that.
I don't know.
And I
I kind of have a problem with as well.
IRFLMAO.
I have a problem with some of those memes that I don't know, maybe Gretchen and Kathy or maybe even posted, where they show Indians and it's like, oh, your rent's past due. Pay.
I love those.
No.
Welcome to America, your Reds past
Your
due.
Red-
I love those memes.
No, but if you were to take my class,
In fact, I put one up today. I mean,
I know. But if you,
I loved it too.
but that goes totally contrary to what.
How do you know they didn't say it?
I'm quite certain they didn't say it.
You don't know.
But I should ask if Gretchen had a mic, what would be wrong with that?
Come over here and talk.
Was in our land, so.
Oh, very
True.
good. Under
True.
the doctrine of discovery,
I agree.
we didn't own it.
We weren't.
We were recognized as having
Okay.
a right of occupancy.
This one makes me laugh. It's a meme, and it's Reservation High School, home of the land-stealing pale-faces. And it shows an Indian guy sitting there looking at a white guy, and he says, "It's not meant to be offensive. We are just trying to honor your heritage."
That's not funny.
I thought it was hilarious.
That's not funny.
I hate snow, it's white and on my land.
Yes, I love those. I do. I love those.
I like it.
I really, really do. Hey, bye, Gretchen. Have a good day at work.
And I do.
You know what I also really appreciated? Now it's gone. I am so senile. I was thinking it 1 second ago, and now it's gone. Kids, it's time to put me in the home. If any of you are listening, find it. I'm ready to go.
I'll drive her.
As soon. No, thank you.
I'll sign the
Monica,
paperwork.
I'll let Monica drive me.
I'll instruct them on the paperwork. I'll draft it.
But one of them's going to have to pay for it because my
That I won't
retirement
do.
will pay for a month. A month in the home. One of my kids better get rich.
Maybe
My hope is John. John, if you're listening, honey, I'm living with you when I'm old because please don't leave me with Sarah.
Shall we do this? Those are kind of funny.
Yes, let's do that. We've got 7 minutes.
Did you take? No, we started late.
Okay.
Did you take this?
I'm,
Shall you take this
is
and
this
see
the
how
first
many?
one
Yeah,
or
the
the
first
second one?
first one.
Yes,
Then we can do
I
the
read
second
it.
one.
I read it, and
Okay,
it's
let's
true.
see.
Okay.
You know, it's 10 ways to tell you might be a Native American. Kind of a takeoff of Jeff Foxworthy's.
Yeah.
You might be a redneck if. They're not as funny, but let's see which ones apply to you. I have to tell you, I think it was I counted 6 out of the 10.
That apply to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Read them.
If you own a shirt with an eagle, a wolf, or an Indian on it.
15 of them, yeah.
Yeah, see, that one applies to you.
Yep.
See, and I have T-shirts that have that, like the walk T-shirts all have that
Yeah,
stuff. So
yeah.
I have
so it
those.
is you.
that-
I also have one of those kind of fuzzy coats with tribal.
See, and I have my powwow T-shirt still.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
So,
have to check that box.
Yes.
Okay. If you own at least one piece of turquoise jewelry.
Yes, but you know that's one of my points. My thing is, we're Plains Indians. We didn't have turquoise. We're bead people.
Yeah, but you
Why
own
does-
it anyway,
but I
don't
do.
you?
I do.
See?
I'm sad to say I
See?
do. I do.
Okay, so that's 2. I don't have
I'm
any.
2 for 2.
I don't have any turquoise jewelry.
Monica, do you have turquoise? Your
But
wife does.
not me.
But your wife does, so that's on
Do
you.
I have to count that one?
Yes.
Okay. If you have ever posted plus one,
Yeah.
tweeted, retweeted, or liked a fry bread meme on social media.
Yes.
He used to have turquoise when we were dating, he gave it to me.
You had turquoise.
I did, but it said if you own one. I don't own one now. I got rid of them.
She still owns it, so technically you do, because isn't everything you two have each other?
So have you ever liked, retweeted Indian fry bread meme?
Yes.
I don't
Liked,
think I have.
retweeted, laughed, rolled around on the floor. Yes, I have.
All right.
That one you're looking at, the one with the little boy where it says "Mom made fried bread." Yes.
I don't know if
Makes me laugh.
I count on that one. If you've used the terms res, I'm guilty.
Yes.
Snag.
Yes.
We're not going to say what a snag is, are we?
No, but we've. I know. Yes.
You know, if you're Indian, you already know, so we won't repeat it.
And
Cuz
yes.
or TP creeping.
Yes. May have even done it. May have even creeped.
A couple of those you're guilty of. huh?
I'm guilty
So you're
of every
shooting.
single one of them.
You're hitting 1,000.
I
right
know,
now,
and
aren't
I'm
you?
mortified.
Batting 1,000.
Because I hate to be what's the word? Yes.
All right, if you've been late and used the term Indian time as an excuse,
Yeah, and you know I do it when I laugh. Oh, Indian time.
I have to admit I
have to admit, you run on Indian time.
I use that one.
Yeah.
and it was just off Indian time.
So far, see, nope.
If your pet has no registration or never been to a vet,
Yeah, no, that's not me. My dog gets better health care than I do.
I would add to this.
What?
If your dog only has 3 legs or the mange, might be an Indian.
Okay, I'm not an Indian there. I stepped outside. My dog gets better health care than my daughter.
All right. If you've had an email address with wolf, hawk, eagle, bear, Indian, native girl, native, any other related bird,
No.
I do. Honor Indians.
See, I don't.
HonorIndians@gmail.com. I shouldn't say. I don't care. No
Yeah,
one's
let him email you.
Okay,
It's
I
me
saw-
they don't want to find.
Guilty on that one. If you have random feathers, sticks, rocks, or sage bundles just lying around the house.
Yeah, yes to all of them.
You know,
Sticks,
I
rocks.
have some feathers just lying.
I know.
lying. And it's for honoring.
I know. Well, you know
And the
what,
same
though?
thing.
Like, I have an eagle feather, but it's wrapped in a red cloth in a box in the bedroom. You don't leave some stuff out. But yeah, I got them all.
Okay, if you have at least one Native American painting in the house.
3 million.
Yeah. We got a few.
Yeah.
If you've laughed at any of these or said to yourself, you got to share this. You would.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to do the one that today?
Yes. Hey, I was 9 out of 1. The white girl in me takes my dog to the vet.
You had all of them?
Except for the vet. No, I've never had an email with any me. No.
Oh, it's your
I've never-
80%.
80.
All right, you did pretty good.
Cassie's 82. Honey, we're not talking about your age. Abused by, I'm elder abuse. Elder abuse.
I thought that came flying out of your mouth. All right,
That's
here's
why I'm not allowed to eat on the radio.
here's 10 more.
Okay.
If you've ever shared natives be like or native girl problems or native guy problem
Yes.
meme, you might be Native American. You've done
Yeah, I've
that?
done that. And laughed while I was doing it. Do you laugh out loud when you read them and share
Do
them?
I LOL?
Do you
No.
LOL? Do you RFLOMAO?
No, I don't do that.
I do. I'll sit in my office and just laugh.
You know, I don't use the term I don't use those abbreviations.
You don't.
No.
Because you're an academic and you're so much better than all of us.
I find it coarse and vulgar. No,
You just called me coarse and vulgar.
no,
and
the
you think
practice
you're gonna
of
get away
doing
with
that.
it?
No. If you know what never mind.
Oh, brother.
It's an old brother quote. But Kenny knew what I was talking about. But
Kenny always knows what you're talking about. That's why he hangs around with you.
well, he hangs around in my class all the time. He's sitting in my class. He's not even taking my class. He comes to class more than my students come to class.
That's because he's waiting for you to adopt him because Monica
No, he's
cooks.
coming for food. All right, here's another one. If you have a tattoo,
No.
want a tattoo,
Yes.
or you want one, Cassie? A tattoo? Cassie Carroll,
I
our
want
very
roses.
own Cassie's Corner. Sweet
What's
Grandma
wrong with having a
Cassie
tattoo? Now,
wants-
I suppose
wants
you're
a
going to tell us.
tat.
Cassie, I'll go with you. We'll get them at the same time.
or have a friend with a tattoo that is
Yes.
an eagle, hawk, wolf, arrowhead, dreamcatcher,
yes.
raven, buffalo,
Yes,
deer, feather,
yes,
bear.
yes, yes.
You might be an idiot.
In fact, most of
You
the
know,
people
I would add
know.
another one to that.
What?
If you have love tattoo on your knuckles, you might be an Indian.
I know it. What the hell were they thinking?
And they're handmade. You just go in your tat and love on your knuckles. Cassie's shaking her head. Yes.
Jail tats.
They're
jail tats.
That's no, it's not jail tats. It's
That's how it
Homemade-
is. The homemade.
homemade-
That's what they call them.
homemade love. If you have a homemade love tat on your knuckles, you got
You
to be
didn't know
Indian.
that? If it's homemade, it's called a jail tat because that was originally where they started.
Well, I've never been there, so I wouldn't know.
No. And thank God Justin Bieber has an Indian.
He's enough Indian to qualify for free gas in Canada.
Let's run over him then. Okay, let's move on. Please don't show me Justin Bieber. I'm appalled that
Oh, that's the last one. I need to go to number 1. I'll wait for that.
Justin Bieber. Why do people care? Why does anybody care what Justin Bieber does? That's what I don't understand. We've got enough problems in the
Well,
world.
the same people said of us when we were.
And yet she's talking about him.
Exactly. Exactly. The Monkees. Oh, I loved the Monkees. Did you watch the Monkees?
Of course I watched
Oh.
the Monkees.
I can't believe Davy Jones.
Plus that, we're giving a shout out to the next federally recognized Indian tribe, the Pamunkey tribe. Remember?
Yes.
The
The
Pamunkeys.
Pamunkeys.
All right, so.
Okay.
Hey, we're the Pamunkeys.
I remember. Hey, we're the
All right,
monkeys.
wait, here
People
we go.
say we monkey around.
Here we
We're
go.
too busy
Check
as
this.
singing to put anybody down.
Here you go.
Is that how it goes?
Ready?
Wow. Yes.
If you point with your lips,
Both of us are, yes, guilty of that.
you might be native.
Uh-huh.
But I only do that just to illustrate how natives point
No,
with their
you know how
lips.
you do it at powwow. When you want someone to come look for me, I was standing behind you and you were like, go get Cindy.
All right, guilty.
Guilty.
I've pointed
Both
with my
of us.
lips. If someone ever caught you talking to an animal,
Yes.
the sky, but you were liquored up when that happened, though.
No, I talk to my dog every day.
The sky or a tree,
I
you
talk
might
to
be Native
trees.
American.
I do talk to trees.
And
They're
apparently
they're grandmothers.
apparently you talk to that green leafy substance too, don't you? Come on, baby, be good to me.
Not all of us were saints when we were young. Some of us went through stuff.
So you're
Some
guilty
us
of
had
that.
Some fun.
All right. If one of the windows in your
Yes.
house is covered with a blanket or
Was.
a towel or sheet,
Was.
a towel or sheet, or
And
or,
you know Sarah's
or
is
tin
now.
foil.
Yes, Sarah's is now. But yes, I have had blankets over my windows.
Yep.
And when it's cold.
I'm saying, who doesn't?
Yeah.
You
White
know,
people don't get off on.
Kenny, did you ever have towels or sheets or what?
Plastic wrap.
Plastic wrap.
That stuff to keep.
No,
the-
no, that's
yeah.
Like tape it around.
Yeah.
Ironed on.
No.
all right. Okay, here's one. If there is a dream catcher anywhere in your house, car, locker, or your keychain,
Yes.
I'm
I have one hanging in my car.
I don't have one.
I went over my.
Do we have? Oh man, I didn't think we had one.
It's a small one.
A small
so
one.
far, we've had.
Someone must have gave it to me as a gift.
Here with mine.
It was her.
I
See,
did craft shows.
she brought the turquoise and the dream catcher.
No, you gave her the turquoise.
No, she brought them in.
You gave them to her, and you still have them.
Not the one he gave me. I lost that in the car.
All right. Every time you've gone camping, see, I'm not this because I've gone camping, or been to the lake, forest, desert. You've looked for arrowheads.
Well, we used to when we were little, and
Well, then
sleeping
you're
at my
guilty of
grams.
it. I never did. I never.
There's arrowheads all over in Rosebud and those places. When we were little, we just used to start digging, and we'd find them everywhere.
Okay, the next one. If you've ever been on YouTube looking for powwow videos,
Ours.
have you?
Ours.
That's right. I have to. We've done that. So
Yeah, looking for ours.
guilty for
So
that
Ed,
one.
it looks like you might actually be an Indian.
Oh, here's another one. Here. If you've ever said, "Hey, Victor,"
Oh, you know what though?
You might be
Not for
Native
the
American.
reason you would think. Michael Leading Horse's real name is Victor,
Victor.
so I've said "Hey Victor" a whole bunch of times. Only I say it Victor.
I tell my students or my native students in my class, I mess with them. I said, "You can't claim to be native unless you can quote from smoke signals."
I know. And sing the George Washington Teeth song.
The who?
George Washington Teeth.
No, it's John Wayne's
John
teeth.
Wayne.
John Wayne's teeth. Hey ya. John Wayne's teeth. Hey.
I was just watching a documentary the other day about George Washington's teeth. They were a black person's. The father.
Okay, and we already went through the.
African American teeth.
We
He
went
had
through.
many different kinds.
We went
Many
through the first, the last three.
Clearly, we're Indians.
And
Is that
the
what
last
you're saying?
one was,
I'm surprised there's no Star Quilt or Pendleton remark on there. If
if you've been reading this list and thought to yourself, I got a bunch more to add.
We're native.
Natives. And
I was just thinking of
adding
the
them.
Pendleton, Star
Yeah.
Quilt.
The old car in the yard.
Yeah. Yeah. No, an old car on cement blocks in the yard.
But
Or-
it only goes in reverse and not forward.
Or if your
Our
car
little
doesn't have
Cassie.
matching tires or
Nipples.
hubcaps.
My last one had 2 hubcaps and they weren't even on the same side of the car.
Yeah.
Yes, so
Are
we're
there-
Indians.
Are there any others?
I sense we're Indians. If you've ever worn a pair of glasses taped in the middle or on the side.
That isn't exclusive to natives, though.
But a lot of us, yeah, yeah.
You know what we used to call those when I was growing up? County glasses.
Well, because you got them in county jail.
No, because that's where you went to get the county welfare office.
You know, I liked your old ones. The ones that Monica didn't like. I liked those
Well, no,
glasses.
those-
They were retro.
Yeah, those were a fashion statement, but growing up, those
Yeah,
those
I know.
those would be county glasses. What you're wearing?
How come?
Oh, we have our other powwow MC just walked in. Yeah, and I've been practicing my powwow.
Have you?
Yeah. Want to hear it?
Yeah.
Hoka, 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 powwow time.
Diaphragm.
You
It's not
were-
good?
I mean, don't you pick on Uncle
He's
Ed.
like, intertribal, calling drum, Red Cloud. Next intertribal, everybody, get on out and dance.
I want you to do it. I want you to do that.
See, that's my new MC voice.
That's good. That's
This will be the
Should I
first
do it?
UNO powwow I haven't danced at.
Hoka,
good. Ooh, yeah.
hooyah,
You
ah-ho.
were just gonna sit up there and make weird noises all day? Tell him, do the intertribal.
What? I
Do
did.
the one that, oh, just now?
Oh, you weren't listening. Intertribal, everybody, get on out and dance.
Sounds like you're saying Tim Tebow. Oh,
That's how they do it. It's not tribal. It's
tribal.
Tribal, everybody.
Everybody.
Victor, get on out there, take Joseph. Get Arnold Joseph out there with you.
I bet people in multicultural affairs think we've lost our minds back here.
Well, they already knew that about you anyway.
You know what? Speaking of that, my nephew goes to school in Lincoln, Nebraska. At UNL, I'll go ahead and say it out loud. He has a member of the Caucasian nation as a teacher teaching him Native studies. She's not one bit Indian, but she has Indian friends. She talks with a res accent, and it makes him so mad. He said, I'm not learning anything in this class because I'm so mad that I'm sitting there watching this woman use a res accent when she talks. I was
No,
appalled.
you have to do that when you're on the res.
No, she's in Lincoln.
I know, but you have to, or when you're around other Indians, you got to use that.
You know my mom.
You got your res accent, don't you,
You know
Sherman?
what? After I would spend time during the summer
Oh.
with my gram and pop,
What's that?
my mom would put soap in my mouth if I said "Enit," or if I talked with a res accent, we had to go straight to the bathroom and soap. And my mom didn't just wash your mouth out with soap; she made you hold the soap thing in your mouth until you were ready to vomit.
Your mom sounds like a great woman.
I
Surely
know.
you knew how to discipline you.
You know what? Now that I'm older, I feel sorry for my mom because I was a handful. I'm sure you won't find that hard.
No, you were more than a handful.
I was a handful. And I had full access to an entire football team of boys. Yeah.
Do we want to go there?
Yeah.
Next week. We'll see you next week.
My dad coached football.
We don't want to know what you coached. Right. Are we done?
We are done.
Sherman, you have anything to add?
Nothing.
Nothing? You don't want to give your MC powwow voice?
Let's
He has to work on it.
Save it for next week.
Clock of the week or whatever.
The who?
Knucklehead.
The
Knucklehead, yeah, Roger
Kathy, would you
Goodell.
listen to Roger Goodell.
What do you do?
Oh,
I mean,
Remember we said
he
Roger
comes in
Goodell
late.
can go to hell?
No, he was, he said in a press conference, 90% of Indians really like this. We've studied this.
I just absolutely.
I'm sorry. You have, I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, I forgot what I was going to say.
No, is he, who's the reigning knucklehead of the week?
I don't know. Who?
We had it was the Michigan politician
Oh, yeah, the one who wants us to put, who
Detroit
wants to turn
should be the new res.
into a big reservation, put a fence around it, and throw blankets and corn in.
Or-
Yeah.
Or Roger Goodell for saying 90%.
No, that other guy.
You know, I'm going to say Roger Goodell. You know why?
Sure.
Because Roger Goodell has supported the litigation defending the Redskin logo, and they've spent millions and millions of dollars defending it.
I hope his daughter has
See-
a baby by an
See
Indian man.
the
That's what I hope.
See, the other politician, he was just ignorant and spouted off. But Roger Goodell makes a concerted effort to direct millions of NFL money
You're right.
to defend it.
You know what, though? What are they going to do when the logo licensors are not going to let them make their licensed products? Because that's what's starting to happen.
Not our
One-
problem.
Huh?
Not our problem.
I know, but what's going to happen when no one will license the Redskin image?
That means everybody can then use that, and it doesn't get trademark protection.
Oh, so we could make Redskin T-shirts
Yeah, and sell 'em.
put his face on it.
Or just rip off their logo and start selling it.
Huh?
Right. But so is Roger, does he displace, what was that
Yes.
politician's name?
You know, no, because the head always is the owner of the Washington team. And see, I won't even say the word anymore.
What? But
he
he's
is the head asshole of Lifetime.
no. But the lawsuit challenging that isn't against the Redskins. It's against NFL pro football.
Why doesn't one Native American bring suit against him for racism? Is there? I mean, there's got to be a way you could sue him.
There's no suit for. I'm gonna sue you for racism.
Yeah, but I could walk out and stand in the middle of the street and yell the N-word at the top of my lungs, and nobody would arrest me, or nobody could press charges against me.
You get beat up.
You know, here's my question: isn't calling me a Redskin slander?
No,
Why not?
it's not slander per se.
Why not? Is calling an African American the N-word to their face slander?
No,
Is it libel?
no.
Damn. I want to sue him. Could you figure out some way we could sue him?
Sasquatch this week?
What's that?
Did you mention why no Sasquatch this week?
Because he's.
Oh no, yeah. For those of you who can't hear, our res squatching is hopefully next week. We're gonna have him on. There's just demand for res squatching, right, Kenny? He's gonna be on. When he does, it'll be an epic show.
Can we film when Intertribal goes up there?
Yeah, we can. Kenny
We'll do
can.
it like Ghost Hunters International.
Yeah, and we can post something.
Can I be a cameraman?
No.
Watch that camera's gonna be shaking.
I'll be behind the thing smoking and be like,
If Sherman operates it, that camera's gonna be shaking, and not because he's scared, or maybe because he's scared.
I think he's dated Sasquatch before. That's why he's scared.
What do you mean? He is Sasquatch. All right, he's been spotted several times up in
Folks, what a fun day. What a great day. Thank you so
We'll
much.
see you next week.
Hey,
Will we?
we are, yeah. We're
They're
gonna
like
have
our
to-
third or fourth week in a row.
I promised the
We're on
public
a
we'll be
roll.
here every week. I'm just waiting for you not to be able to be so we can have a girls' show.
No,
We're
Sherman
gonna
didn't.
talk bad.
No,
Sherman
Kenny,
is one
take
of
us
the
out of
girls.
here. We've had enough. She's dancing. It's time to quit.
Girls' show. Girl show.
See you, grandkids.
Thank you. Have a great